One of the key aspects of managing credit risk is determining whether it has increased significantly since a financial instrument was initially recognized. But what exactly does that mean? Let's break it down. What is a significant increase in credit risk? At every reporting date, entities need to evaluate whether the credit risk on a financial instrument has increased compared to when it was first recognized. Here's the important part. It's not about how much the expected credit losses have increased. Instead, the focus is on how the risk of default has changed over the instrument's expected life. This means comparing the default risk at the reporting date with the risk when the instrument was first recognized. If the risk has gone up significantly, the instrument moves to stage 2 in the impairment model, where lifetime expected credit losses are calculated. Now, let's talk about the 30-day rule, also known as the rebuttable presumption. If contractual payments are overdue by more than 30 days, it's generally assumed that the credit risk has increased significantly. However, this isn't set in stone. If you have solid, reasonable information showing that the credit risk hasn't actually increased despite payments being overdue, you can challenge this assumption. For example, let's say a borrower is 35 days late on a payment, but they've already made arrangements to catch up and their financial condition hasn't worsened. In that case, the presumption can be rebutted. Forward-looking information is key. It's also important to note that entities shouldn't rely solely on past due information. Where possible, forward-looking data should be used to assess changes in credit risk, and in some cases, significant increases in risk may be identified before payments become overdue, meaning the 30-day rule doesn't even come into play. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next session.